Today, we're going to be talking about Binance and a bankrupt crypto company that they might be purchasing to save the markets. We're also going to be covering briefly up on Elon Musk potentially stepping down as the CEO of Twitter. Let's get into it. So, starting off, we're going to be talking about Binance.us to acquire bankrupt crypto exchange Voyager's assets for $1 billion. And one quick thing I wanted to point out is that Binance.us, this isn't Binance. So, a couple years back, they actually separated in between US operations and everywhere else. Binance.us handles the US. So moving back to things, so they are planning on buying out Voyager's assets for $1 billion. But I think we all know what happened to FTX at this point. And if you guys don't, I don't know where you guys have been lately. Don't know what's going on. But so Voyager actually filed for bankruptcy back in July of 2022, and they had approximately $1.3 billion worth of assets. Now, it doesn't list here what they have in assets as of now, that Binance is going to be recovering. But this is extremely positive news for the crypto space entirely, to know that this might set a precedent for the future, that other crypto exchanges might swoop in and save the day and bring back all these other different crypto exchanges and companies that have just fallen and need help. So Binance is definitely going to get a lot of credit for this one, especially in a time like right now when everybody needs saving. They actually talked about on their Twitter, or Brian Schroeder, the CEO and president of Binance US, actually talked about returning people their money if this bid did go through, because it was a bid. They had the highest bid, Binance. And so, if this deal does go through, they were talking about returning the assets of people that lost their assets on Voyager. Um, and now, this could quickly happen as soon as March 2023. So, we're about to be in January. So, January, February, March, 3 months, this could happen. So this is important. If you guys have money on Voyager that's just stuck in limbo, um, this might be able to clear it up for you guys if you live in the US. They haven't specifically talked about people outside of the US. I'm not sure how that's going to go down, but we'll see. And this is great for the space. Like I said, moving forward, this is awesome news. So moving on, we're going to be talking about Elon Musk stepping down from Twitter. So he made these three tweets. Should I step down as head of Twitter? I will abide by the results of this poll. He made a poll for this, to decide whether or not he will step down. And as you can see, the majority wanted him to step down. Now, for this, I didn't reach it soon enough, but I would have responded with a no personally. I'd like to see him as the head of Twitter. He probably will not be stepping down immediately. So Elon also responded to somebody saying, the question is not finding a CEO. The question is finding a CEO who can keep Twitter alive. And quite a few people responded to this, one of which was Edward Snowden, who said that he'd take payment in Bitcoin, which is just hilarious. Um, but Elon said that it's a lot of responsibility taken on Twitter because they're just completely and entirely in debt and not really a well functioning business. It would have to be fixed from the ground up. So, obviously, this is a massive thing for the crypto space, and not just the crypto space, this is a massive platform. So, you want somebody in charge that is going to be good with leading things into the right direction. So whether we'll get that or not, I'm not exactly sure, but Elon Musk will probably be stepping down at some point. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So the last thing I wanted to touch up on right now is the markets And maybe you guys should be invested right now if you're not invested. Bitcoin is sitting at 16,400 pretty much. And if we come over here, look at the all-time high, it's around $65,000. So we're down about 75% from Bitcoin's all-time high. But the one thing that I wanted to point out here, if you come back over to Bitcoin's historical data and look at Bitcoin over the years on this day, we're starting off at 692, almost 700 bucks. We drop to 300. We start making our way up until we find this $17,000 range. Now, it did take about 4 years to reach this number, but however, we had a drop off to around $4,000. Huh? Kind of similar thing to what we're experiencing now. Bitcoin's at 16K, it was at 65K. So my point being is, if you guys aren't already in the markets and you're not DCAing, you might want to start dollar cost averaging your way into the markets, because sooner than later, we're most likely going to see Bitcoin at an even higher price than $65,000. So I don't want you guys to miss out on opportunity. Warren Buffett likes to say, be fearful when others are greedy, be greedy when others are fearful. And that's going to be all for this video. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, because I post content like this almost on a daily basis to keep you guys up to date with the crypto news. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.